Got myself a man. That's not a man. You've stolen that from the garage. You know what? If that was a wine, it'd be George Clooney.
That is a wine.
I'm like, was it Phantom of the Opera? I just sit in the rafters, looking down at all the beautiful people eating. Oh, and da 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 da. This episode of Bottoms Up is brought to you by California Wine, the perfect combo of sun-drenched vineyards and the cool breeze of the Pacific Ocean. California offers wine that is fresh, approachable, and easygoing. Bit like me.
Approachable and easygoing. Alan, you scream when you pop a cork and you kick off when you have to pour your own wine.
I can't believe I got that sommelier fired on Christmas Eve, but he did look me in the eye.
California is all about creating wine that's delicious, relaxed, a story behind it, and made by interesting people.
It's wine with lots of personality. We love that, don't we?
We absolutely love it. It is dreary in the UK at the minute, isn't it? All right, so we could all do with that California sunshine. So my best tip is pour a glass, close your eyes, whack the heating on, and you can pretend you're in California.
And you could even pair it with one of your favourite meals.
Carbonara.
California wine.
Curry night.
California wine.
Packet of crisps on the sofa with your PJs on.
California wine.
Exactly. So treat yourself, invite your mates round, and spread a little bit of that West Coast cheer.
No stress, no snobbery, just great wine and great times.
So why don't you share some of that California wine today?
And don't forget to drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more info.
Bottoms up.
Welcome to Bottoms Up with me, Alan Carr, and Lee Peart, the show that stops you whining about wine.
Yes, whether you're here for the gossip, for the wine expertise, or for the just general chaos of it all, welcome. Thank you for being with us. If you haven't caught up on all the episodes already, well, what are you waiting for? Go and catch up. Get involved as well at Bottoms Up Show on social media, or email us bottomsup@listen.co.uk. We want to hear from you. Your questions, your queries, your dilemmas, your disasters.
Well, listen, let's get this wine open. Now, this is actually we're at the gorgeous Broadcaster here, opposite White City, which we absolutely love.
Well, this is my old stomping ground back in the day when I used to be at Television Centre. Literally, where I'm looking right now, if you're watching this, I can see the back of Television Centre. So does it bring back memories for you?
Well, I'm going to sound really old now.
Cheers.
Cheers. I remember when this was the car park. I know.
That does, yeah.
I remember when
back in my day, this used to be.
No, it's not as bad as saying I remember and it was fields. This was a multi-storey car park, and I used to do warm-up for Jonathan Ross.
I know, because we've got this weird kind of like parallel, haven't we? Because I was warm-up for Loose Women. You were Jonathan Ross's warm-up back in the day. And then it closed down, didn't it? Television Centre. But then
I was there when it actually closed down, and people were grabbing signs off the wall. Bits were being pulled off.
Did you grab
and
anything?
Running out. No, I didn't. I was a warm-up. I was just like that. And
you weren't like me when being a warm-up.
No, you are quite a forceful personality. I'm not going to say annoying, but I was there, people yanking stuff off. And I know certain celebrities who've got bits of BBC Centre. And then it was shut down, weren't it? Then it just became housing, and then it became a studio again, and that's where you work here.
Yes, but it became like because it was all loads. How many studios were there? There were loads.
Loads.
Now there's only 3, and you've got your Soho House opposite. You've got all the flats and stuff.
Yeah.
But we've obviously, I'm no longer working for them, but like ITV have now moved to Covent Garden. So, but Broadcaster where we are, oh my God, loved it. They've got a gorgeous roof terrace. It's like
Food's delish.
Food is delish.
We always end up here, don't we?
Yes. Because we live around the corner.
We live around the corner, but also we worked here, so there is that pull.
Well, when we did Lorraine as well, we did Lorraine to promote this podcast. We were
the show, not the actual woman.
No, it was a really good. It didn't last long.
She's a legend.
Yes, we
Take
did
that
not.
Back.
Yeah, let's just clarify.
We did not have sex with Lorraine. It was actually Christine Lampard because Lorraine wasn't there.
Yeah, it was a Friday. No, don't. Anyway, do you know why we love this as well? Because we came to the Broadcaster after doing Lorraine, and what I love about it is, and this...
What? Tell me.
No, Alan hates it when I move my head a lot. But It's got its own wine. And guess what it's called? OMG, Frolic. I said, you had me at Frolic. All right.
Pour it. Come on. Let's have a look.
Well, you've already had a little sip there. I can see. Don't worry.
The camera might not have been on me, Lee.
I've always got you back. Cheers. Bottoms up. Let's have a taste.
Up.
Nice sparkling here. Lovely.
Oh, that's nice. There's no
Really
clack.
light. You hate clack, don't
hate
you?
clack.
Hate a bit of clack.
But can I just say, you're a warm-up. You're much more than a warm-up now, but when you started warming up the audiences and everything, it was so weird because the original warm-up man was ill, and I came here and I performed. And Jonathan Ross, and do you remember Four Puffs and a Piano used to do his chat show?
Well, I was in a play with one of the Four Puffs. Not the piano. No, I genuinely was.
Really?
Ian Parkin.
Yeah.
I was in a play with him. Yeah. But go on. Four Puffs. They were the house band.
Yeah, the house band.
I remember it so well.
And the weird thing is, I was still a working stand-up. So I would be performing in above pubs for 50 quid, 60 quid, 70. Then every Thursday, I would drive down in my Mini from Manchester and I'd be David Bowie, Madonna, U2, Coldplay, Elton John. And it was so much. And then on Friday, back Preston, blah, blah, blah. It was amazing. Obviously, you've never, ever had that on Loose Women. But what's Dr. Hillary like in real life?
I had Whoopi Goldberg. She shook my hand.
Whoopi, okay, all right.
Yes. But
Because the guests did fluctuate on Loose Women.
Yes, they did. They did.
You had good weeks and bad weeks.
I'd say good days and bad days. There were times where it was difficult. I had to go on and tell them who was going to come on. And sometimes you would have audible sighs. And I had to be like, no, it's great. And sometimes don't want to say too much, but sometimes even with the panel, if they didn't have fan favourites, they were like, oh.
Yeah. But, who do you reckon was the favourite Loose Women?
Well,
people love Gloria Hunniford.
Gloria, national treasure. People loved, whether they loved her or... Colleen was a fan favourite, yeah. But whether they loved her or... They were either there because they loved her or they were excited. Janet. They always cheered if Janet was there.
Well, she stole my look.
She did, I know. Well, we've never seen Janet and you in the same room. And Prue Leaf, which we've mentioned before.
I kissed Janet once and our teeth locked.
Like one of those cracker puzzle things where you...
Someone had to throw a bucket of water over us.
Now, when I was single every year, my friend Adam, little bitch, I will say that, used to say to me every year on Valentine's Day, "Morning, Lee, hope you're keeping busy today." As in, because he was married and what, hope you're keeping busy. So I'm going to take a leaf out of his book and say, how are you feeling, Alan?
I'm fine. But the trouble is, Valentine's Day is on a Saturday.
Yes.
So it has got
Why? Because you feel, does that exacerbate it at the weekend?
I know, for someone who is single on Valentine's Day, it's normally tough. But on a Saturday, it's even tougher because you're walking past, is it Bella Pasta, Wagamama? I live in Westfield.
His postcode is a food court.
I'm was it Phantom of the Opera? I just sit in the rafters looking down at all the beautiful people eating.
Quasimodo. The Feast of Fools.
I can say that, you can't. It gets me pissed off when I go on holiday and you've got to pay that supplement, haven't you? If you have a single room.
Oh, yes, that does annoy me. And
it's
also,
an ugly tax.
What about bloody those supermarkets, meal for two? That used to piss me off because one, I would just eat it myself.
Hello.
And two, it's
and the guest as well.
Right, listen. It's time to be a little bit nice to me because I got you a present because I thought, maybe you're going to feel a little bit lonely this Valentine's.
Is it a blow-up husband?
No, we couldn't afford that. So
even the blow-up husband said, no, I'm up for a laugh, but I'm not dating Alan.
He deflated. So instead...
outside the garage?
Yeah, one of those.
Imagine me sitting in Bella Pasta. Got myself a man.
That's
not a man. You've stolen that from the garage. He's waving at me.
No, I've got you a man. In fact, I got you 12.
12 men?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Because guess what's come? Oh, You've got Vito Coppola's 2026 calendar. We've talked about it before.
Oh, he's fit.
Which one's which when you put it beside each other?
Oh, my God, this is him at Starbucks.
That's
God,
him
I
at
wish
the...
I was that baguette.
You've never been more jealous of a baguette. For those listening, he's currently ripping a baguette in half.
Yeah, I thought I was gluten intolerant.
Oh,
March.
yeah.
He loves the coffee.
Do you like strawberries? Because there he is, sucking on a strawberry.
Yes. I'm going to flip through because this is quite...
I
For people listening on the podcast.
Can I just say as well, I know that I'm getting a little bit like... Because I look at that and I think, OK, Vito, but I think you've got no clothes under that apron. It's hygienically, you are not going to pass the food hygiene test in the restaurant. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, come on, he's in his pants. He's in his pants.
That's June. And that's
June
your
the
birthday.
14th.
That's your birthday month.
Let me just find June the 14th.
Okay.
Sunday, what a shit day.
Oh, I know, and that's your 50th.
He's not going to eat that ice cream.
No, Alan, that's my birthday, July. Which number is it?
It's your birthday, July.
No, you tell me.
July the...
Yeah, you don't know, do you?
I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Wait, when's your birthday?
Guess.
July the 4th.
16th, close enough.
I don't like August.
Why?
Because he's got clothes on.
Oh, see, I like that because I think that's a little bit more leave to the imagination.
Oh, September. He's got a gâteau.
Yes, he has. Lovely. Oh, and this one. October, he's got flour all over him.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to say, I think there's been one location for this photo shoot.
Really?
I'm just going to say, because I have seen that.
Because the worktops are the same.
It's same worktops.
Yeah. Oh, same worktop again with his meatballs.
Worktop. Oh, meatballs. And then last but not least, December, he's wearing a tux and he's looking fit as... can be. He looks nice. That's my favourite December. I'm wishing my life away. I've got you a present, Lee.
That's not like you.
And it's not some built-up shoes. It's actually...
Oh, and really? What is this?
No, I don't want any money for it. Please.
Oh, what is this?
She sent it to Bottoms Up.
Oh, my God. I think this must be an official calendar, the Sharon Stone calendar.
Sharon, she got in touch.
To Lee, happy Valentine's to my favourite comedian.
Now, it might not be Sharon Stone who actually wrote that. I have got a friend called Sharon.
January, February on an... Oh, my God, this is amazing.
Are these her or AI?
Oh, this is her. June. Was that June?
That's not her.
No, that's July.
That's another Sharon.
Oh.
Might as well be Sharon Osbourne.
It's almost like you haven't got the official calendar for me. And
Listen, I went through it. Where's the one?
Oh, my God.
Hey, lads, we want we know. Where's that photo?
Yeah, we want the...
Is she still following you?
I hope so, but actually, you'll do anything you can to get her to unfollow me, and I'm not going to have it, all right? Sharon Stone follows me for a reason.
Sharon Stone follows Lee, loves his content. She laughs loads at that, was it plastic bags for slags? It's weird, isn't it?
I know.
Famous people sit at home flicking.
Sarah Jessica Parker liking my reels. It's weird.
But they don't like me.
Well, no, we've spoke about that privately on DMs, me and Sharon, but that's fine.
Okay, well, listen.
You've got loads of celeb friends, so just give me one, for God's sake. Thank you, Sharon, for sending this.
And thank you, Vito. Love you. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, Vito.
I think Vito's thirsty. It's the Bottoms Up book club where we pair the best tales with the best tipples. Shakespeare and a Chardonnay, Dr. Seuss and a Savvy Bee, and a Merlot with your Moby Dick.
Alan, beside colouring books, what are your favourite kind of books?
Well, I like classic books.
Like a classic wine as well.
Yes, classic wine.
So you pair your books with your wine?
Yes, yes.
Lovely stuff. Bottoms up. Thank you.
So I'm going to choose Wuthering Heights.
Oh, you can't really get more classic than that, can you?
No. And I think this does remind me of the book, intense, brooding, and when you're up there on the Yorkshire moors and the winds are howling and cafes at the window, you do just want to curl up with a nice glass, don't you?
Yeah, well, also, I was going to say, because you know me, I love an audiobook.
You do?
I'm obsessed.
In the bath?
I love an audiobook in the bath, sat there with a glass of wine, and I was going to say, I had a little tip off Amazon Music Unlimited, right? If you subscribe, you sign up, you get one full audiobook a month, plus your podcasts and all your music in one go. It's perfect. And you're always walking the dogs. I keep saying, pop on an audiobook. Don't be on the phone gossiping to people. Listen to a little bit of Wuthering Heights as you're walking through Hyde Park.
I don't gossip.
Please.
I don't.
Oh, please. It's the one thing you do more than drink.
You know what? That's one of the nicest things you've ever said to me. After a few glasses of these, I do sing Wuthering Heights at karaoke.
You do. You did it with Amanda Holden that time, didn't you? It was amazing. You really...
It's me, Kathy. Wuthering Heights, Heathcliff.
Okay, and you'll be pleased to know that version is not available on Amazon Music Unlimited yet.
Watch this space. But do you remember that book you got? And you said, oh, what do you think of this book? And I said, I couldn't, it was awful.
Yes, yeah.
And then I'd actually put a quote on the front saying I couldn't put it down.
I was like, what do you think of this book? No, you didn't say it's awful. You said, never heard of it, never read it. I said, that's interesting, because on the front cover, it says, a gripping read by Alan Carr. I was like, okay.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, well, listen, it's fine. But yeah, no, and I, like you said, bath, candle on, bath, pop on a little audiobook, because I was always scared of dropping the book in the bath. So audiobook.
It's only a book, it's not a toaster.
No, what about my Kindle? It's a Kindle.
Your Kindle.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's Valentine's Day coming up. I was thinking of fingering a 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, yes, very nice. Good.
Yeah,
good
well,
job.
I'm single. I mean, you're in a relationship, but I might just curl up in my sofa, with a bottle of red and just read 50 Shades of Grey. That's the only action I'm going to get.
Do you like a romance novel? Do you like to lose yourself in that? Maybe this Valentine's?
Well, that's why I like Wuthering Heights, because, Heathcliff, woof. I mean, who wouldn't let him if he's banging on your door? You'd let him in, and he's quite, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's fit.
And if you're listening to it, especially on Valentine's, you could almost make out that they're talking to you. If they're that desperate.
I know I've been single for a while, but I haven't got to that stage where people on audiobooks are actually talking to me. And I'm like, Heathcliff. Yes, it is sad I haven't got anyone on Valentine's night, but I'm not falling in love with a fictional character. So tell you what, Lee, don't take my word for it. Listen to Wuthering Heights on your audiobook, go for a walk, and get back to me. It will be a life changer.
Yeah, and do you know what? I will say this wine pairs probably perfectly with it. It's bold, it's a classic, and it goes down easily.
Get lost in the drama of an audiobook on Amazon Music Unlimited.
And if you haven't tried it already, then give it a go, because new subscribers get a 1 month free trial.
Bottoms up!
Don't start singing again.
Do you need a fabulous fizz for your friend's 40th? Are you looking for a naughty little number for a nightcap? Well, listen, we're here to help. Lee, what's the dilemma, love?
The dilemma is this. It's from Sharon.
Sharon?
Not Sharon Stone. It's Sharon from Margate.
Well, we don't... Margate? She might have moved to Margate.
I've heard Margate is all the rage at the minute,
Do you know who was there recently? Madonna. Did you see her?
Oh, well, I was going to go with Natalie Cassidy, because I know that she went recently as well.
Oh, clang. Do you want to pick that name up, love?
Right, so the dilemma, okay?
Yes.
Sharon from Margate. She's planning a very romantic Valentine's weekend this weekend. Ooh!
Nice, Sharon.
For one, oh, Sharon.
Oh,
All
Sharon.
right. So she's alone. She's on her own. What's a wine, she wants to know, that I can sip that still makes me feel sexy and sophisticated and like I haven't completely given up on love?
I thought you were saying life.
No, love. One that won't make me cry into my corkscrew.
Sharon.
Firstly, I want to say this.
God, that sounds like Ozzy Osbourne. Do you remember that? Sharon! The late, great Ozzy Osbourne. I know he's dead. And just to show that we do film these are topical.
yeah. So
Frenchie Pinot Noir. Frenchie, we've had Frolic. This must be the same kind of brand, isn't it?
Frenchie, love it, all right?
Oh, yes.
One of my favourite
Pinot
characters from Grease the Musical.
Yes.
All right, so this is Pinot Noir, light, ruby and elegant in the glass, red cherry, subtle raspberry and a hint of rose petals.
Rose petals, let me be the judge of that.
Well, rose petals, very, very, very lovey, isn't it?
Ooh, that's nice.
It's a love letter in aroma form, apparently. She's soft, she is smooth, and with gentle tannins, there's red berries and just a whisper of spice. Velvety enough to feel indulgent without overwhelming and perfect for sipping solo to feel utterly fabulous. Now, Pinot Noir, as we know, we've done this with texture before. I think with Alicia we did this.
I love this. I do
The
love
lightness.
it. Do you know what? If that was a wine, it'd be George Clooney.
That is a wine.
Oh my. No, if that was a person, is it?
Oh, right, okay. So if...
Oh, God. Now is not the time to hallucinate. Oh, it's nice.
So that was you'd say it was George Clooney?
I don't know what to say anymore. I'm like paranoid about my words. No, but it's smooth. It's lovely. It's got no clack.
It's so nice. And it's the lightness. And like I said...
If Sharon went to bed with a glass of this, for me, that would be like going to bed with George Clooney.
All right, let's move on. Sparkling rosé. This is the self-love sparkler. That's what they're calling it.
Mirabeau.
Oh, lovely stuff.
We love a Mirabeau,
all right.
don't we?
So this is pale pink and bubbly and it's practically winking at you, it says. Here we go. Get the... Nice. Strawberries with a hint of citrus and a rose petal or two. This is light, it's crisp, it's effervescent, with playful bubbles that make you grin. Apparently she's flirty, she's fun, she's uplifting. Perfect for toasting your own fabulousness and dancing around your living room in your PJs. This is basically Sharon going, do you know what? I don't need anyone. I don't need a relationship. I've got a nice glass and this is what it is. Let's have a taste, all right? So we've had the Pinot Noir. We're moving on to the sparkling rosé. What are you thinking about that?
That's nice. These are both really nice.
What I will say is, and this is my own personal preference, and Sharon, you can go against this. No, I'm here to help. She's asked us.
All right, don't get violent. All right, chill out.
I don't think I could last the night on that. It's like a starter drink. It's like a few glasses and then that's it. It's not something that I want to sustain.
She wants to last the night.
She wants it. It's a night. It's a full day. She don't want a date where she just meets someone and goes, oh, one drink, see you later, I've got plans. She wants someone that will last the night. And this is what we're looking for in wine.
You know,
form.
she's by herself. You know, she's talking to an imaginary lover.
No, this is what I mean. We want it in wine form.
Yes, this is delish. But I think that, for me, is a bit of me, and I just love it. It's the right side of floor. I can't stand it when it's like you've stuck your head in a rose bush.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see how this gets on.
So this is Chianti Classico. What Classico? What's that?
So Classico, apparently, and this is very interesting, bit of take-home for you, is if it says Classico, it's like the OG vineyard. So the Classico, this comes from the vineyard that it was originally in, and what's happened is it's become very popular, that it's gone over to other vineyards nearby, but this is the original. So if it says Classico on the bottle, you're like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
That's the best place, is it?
Yeah, like, you know when someone does a song, Joni Mitchell, Both Sides Now, she's the Classico. But if someone does a cover of it, Rufus Wainwright.
It ain't a Classico.
But
although we
is.
love
Yeah,
Rufus
we do love
Wainwright.
Rufus. I love him so much. So a Chianti, very good with food. You think Hannibal Lecter. Everyone thinks of Hannibal Lecter with Chianti, don't they? Oh, come on.
Food. He ate people.
Do you know I once did a monologue at a drama?
You're just papering over that.
Yeah, I did a monologue.
When you think of nice food, you think of Hannibal Lecter. No, you don't. He's a cannibal.
But I never said nice food. I said Chianti, you think of Hannibal Lecter, and he paired it with food. Sure, those foods may have been people, but each to their own.
Let's not be picky.
Yeah, let's not judge people. I once did a monologue at a drama festival where I did a Hannibal Lecter monologue. It was my first ever drama festival. There was about 20 people in it. I came third. I was really thrilled. I was like, oh my God, I've placed. I got a trophy. We get in the car. I said, Mum, what did you think? She went, you reminded me more of Mr. Bean. Never forgotten that. But this, is a Chianti.
Was you in the gurney? Did you do the proper? Did you have the mask on?
I just kind of like didn't blink. I thought
Great.
not blinking is a real good
Yeah,
thing.
Hannibal Lecter hated blinking.
I know, thank you.
That's the reason I disliked him.
So this is great with food. Apparently it pairs very well. Here we go. Wait, which one was it? It's this one, isn't it? I can already tell because that looks lighter. So this is full-bodied. Hannibal Lecter would like that.
He would.
No.
Can I be honest? I like all three. They're all really nice. But
do you know what I would do? If I was Sharon, I'm going to say this. This is rogue because we're meant to pick one, but I genuinely mean this. If I was Sharon, I would start with the sparkling rosé. I'd move on to a Pinot Noir and I'd finish
with a nice...
Why don't you have a foursome? You've got these three and Sharon. You could have like...
Yeah.
All three, you know?
Rosé to start. Have a Frenchie for a little bit. And then a Chianti to finish off. Finish yourself off, Sharon, with a Chianti. Remember to always drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more info.
Lots of love, Sharon. You know what? We're your Valentines.
I hope you like threesomes.
Bottoms up.
The last time our guest was on, she filled us full of festive fizz and cheer. Well, now it's Valentine's Day. Is love in the air? Let's find out. It's Libby Brodie.
Hi. Oh, thanks, guys.
You're like our seasonal,
Yes.
you know, we've got Valentine's, Christmas.
Easter next.
Battle of the
all
Boyne.
events.
Pancake
Battle of the Boyne.
Tuesday.
Cool.
Love it. Get a little port in there with pancakes. Bit of Riesling.
Do you have pork with pancakes?
Well, yeah, if you've got like a chocolate spread on your pancake and you have like a ruby port, it's lovely fruitiness with it. But anyway, we're talking about Valentine's Day now.
Yes.
So I'll get pouring, shall I?
Well, you get, can I just say, already love this rosé that you've brought along. I don't want to get too personal, but what's your Valentine's looking like? Are you in a relationship, Libby?
I'm in a relationship. I don't really care that much about Valentine's Day. Any excuse to eat nice food and drink nice wine, obviously. So I think he's off skiing and I'm hanging out with a friend and we're doing like a self-love day.
Are you doing Galentines?
We're doing Galentines. We're going to do like
Nice.
manifest boards and drink wine and go for a long walk and stuff. So that'll be quite nice.
So what would you say to anyone who's grabbing the lube on Valentine's Day?
Lube can be quite romantic,
It can.
I feel. So
Shall we
I was a
explain
bit-
what he means for the purpose of people not watching and listening?
Oh, yes.
yes, sorry.
That might be important. So I went with, first off,
Sorry,
with
I
a-
forgot about the podcast bit.
I'm on
Alan
with
is
some
talking
lube.
about the brand of, is it pronounced lube?
Lube.
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 Yes.
So this is a romantic rosé to kick us off at Valentine's Day. Romantic rosé. It's by Lube and it's called Love by Lube. So very on brand. And loads of people, you buy rosé really with your eyes. So people love the colour and everyone thinks it's a dry Provence
so
rosé.
true. You do
I
buy it with
love
your eyes.
that, Libby.
Yeah.
I love that. People do rosé with the eye. And when they come to the table and if it's not that salmon pink, I'm like, get away.
It's so popular. It's a great PR job, to be honest, but so popular. And it was invented only in the 1980s by a woman called Regine Sumier. And
Rosé itself.
Pale rosé.
Okay.
So the only thing that gives a colour to any wine is the juice's contact with the skins. So all this means is this wine has spent very little time in contact with the skins.
Yes.
And in Provence, they made a darker rosé traditionally. And then Regine Sumier, she bought a press from Champagne, really delicately pressing the grapes, and created and launched in 1985 this pale side of Provence. And the predominantly men, guys who sort of made the rules, wouldn't accept her into the appellation because they said her rosés were too pale and it would never catch on. It would never get popular. So
isn't it funny? Men, as ever, just dismissing the opinion. No, it's true. It is true.
But, you know, who's laughing now? She's still a winemaker. The pale Provence rosé is everywhere.
But can I ask, if the skin is in contact longer and the colour therefore changes and it's darker, does the flavour change? Or is it just a psychological thing of you looking at the colour?
Loads of people think it makes it sweeter. It doesn't. Colour has nothing to do with sweetness. It will give you more grip. Because the other thing, apart from colour, that the grape skins have is tannin. And that's that grippy stuff, which is why white wines, don't really put them on the skins for very long, just press it in the juice, have no tannin.
Yeah.
And red wines, loads of punch downs with the skins. They have that drying sensation in your tongue and gums. That's the tannin, that's really good for meat and stuff. So if you've got more skin contact, like, you know, Tava Rosé are quite dark, they're generally quite grippy, quite good with food, therefore. But I mean, rosé all day.
But what I'm saying is, like, let's say I'm looking at this and I go, oh my God, pale rosé, love it. Is there a world where that rosé would taste exactly the same, but be a darker colour because of the skin contact, but still tastes pretty much the same?
It'll taste pretty much the same because of the grapes used, but it will change. Okay. Any small tweak in winemaking is going to change the wine, which is why they will decide to press this wine and macerate it for a certain amount of time. They'll have experimented, and this is exactly what they want to create. Okay. But I mean, the flavors will it'll be peachy, it'll be strawberry, I once did wine judging. I was judging competition. I think I did 88 rosés in one sitting, which is bloody tough, because you only so many times you can say peach, strawberry, watermelon.
Of course,
We've done that when it wasn't a competition.
Really, just for fun? Did you get through 88?
Yeah, and we were both winners. No.
Now, for me, this is just, if it starts getting darker than this, I'm like, if the man brings it to the table, I go, oh, no, have we got anything lighter? But
this is my point.
It's refreshing and so lovely.
Yeah, my point is, I guess what I'm getting at is that psychological? Is that us going, I want pale? And really, if it was darker, I would still enjoy it as much. But it's a psychological thing of me going, that pale rosé there is like, if that's dark, I go, oh no, but I don't even give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Try a Tavel rosé or like a Bandol, you know, that sort of like deeper colours. They'll still be dry. They should be still dry and crisp.
Dry is the thing
just
for me.
Do it blind.
It needs to be dry.
But it's psychological. We go pale rosé, pale, pale, pale.
But you know what you're getting. That's the thing, right? You know what you're getting. You know if it's pale, it's going to be crisp.
Echo Falls with
GK Barry.
Echo Falls.
Why?
Yeah, and where do you stand on Echo Falls? Because
very far away from it.
As far away as possible.
Yeah, I found it quite, I lost a lot of veneer.
Yes, it's both cloying and harsh.
Yeah, all the things you want from a wine, cloying and harsh.
So, can we neck these back and go?
So so go on. So you've got this, I've already been drinking it, it's delicious.
I know, sorry, I've been sipping away. Cheers, guys. But this is the romantic option, right? And also, if someone's cooking for you, if you're lucky enough to have someone else cooking for you and you've got to bring a bottle.
Aunt Bessie.
Then rosé is a great like catch-all wine because it's got the acidity and it's got the berry notes. So no matter what they're cooking, it could be a curry, it could be steak, it could be sushi. If they're cooking sushi, impressive, but also don't cook it. And this is a perfect wine for that.
Okay, so that rosé, like, because it's Valentine's, you want to go a little bit up a level. That's very romantic rosé if you're going a little treat. Because around how much would that retail
It's about
at?
18, 19 pounds.
Yeah,
so it's like elevate the meal.
But you know it's going to be a really good, it's such a nice rosé that. It's so nice. So that's a little treat.
That's a little, and that's the elegant romantic. Now we're going for seduction. You know, it's the evening, the candles are lit. How are you going to...
Didn't take you long to go up a gear.
It certainly doesn't. It's been
so
said.
this is when you've possibly had your meal. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or
I mean, you can have a meal with
serving
this.
the main course.
You're in the restaurant and you've said, I only live round the corner. Do you want to maybe pop by
for a little coffee?
A little passamento.
What's it called?
So this is it's an Italian red because I think Italians are just sexy, aren't they? There's something very seductive about Italians. Where's the calendar? So Pasqua is the producer. I love them. They've never let me down. And this is their Passione Sentimento. And this is actually, for those people who are watching rather than just listening, the label is actually the graffiti from Romeo and Juliet's balcony in Verona. So it's the Veneto region. And it's all about love and romance. And the way it's made, is this good? Is this you liking this?
That is so good. It's so smooth and so gorgeous. What grape's that?
Okay, I'm going to surprise you.
Oh no, I bet it's something I've said that I don't like.
It's predominantly Merlot with some Corvina. I know, but
I don't like a Merlot,
but
I think this is what I mean. I think we just see words and get our like I used to say ABC, anything but Chardonnay. I just think we're now like...
It's all about experiment. There's also 10,000 grapes out there, you know. It's all about experimenting and putting away your preconceived ideas of the bad shit that you drank when you were a student, because you all drank that. And then we went, oh, God, no.
And typically, maybe, you know, when I was in my 20s, I'd see a Merlot that might be like £5 or £6 in a supermarket. I'd be like, oh, I'll get that because, you know, I was skint.
Well, Sideways buggered Merlot, didn't it? The film Sideways.
Do you remember the film Sideways? We should watch that. It's a classic film. Merlot got a kick in with that.
Yeah, and it dropped, I think, international sales by like 5% or more, just went down. Because in this wine guy in Sideways goes, I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot. And people stopped drinking it. But actually, it's a beautiful grape. And what makes this one, I think, in a way better and smoother and richer is the way they've made it. So it's a method called appassimento. And
what does that mean?
And it sounds sexy. But basically they pick the grapes and they dry them out in like these wooden boxes. So they lose about 30%, 40% of their water, and that concentrates the sugars, and that means it concentrates the booze as well. So it tends to be slightly richer, more concentrated, smoother, richer, boozier. It's like an Amarone, but this is like a baby Amarone.
Yes, I was going to say it has an Amarone.
It's the same way of making the grape, but this is much more affordable. This is only, I think, about 13, 14 pounds.
Oh my God.
I love it, don't you?
That is just so drinkable.
Because listen, if you've met someone in a bar and they come home to your house and then you give them a glass of that, they are already going to stay all night.
And imagine this, okay? I'm like, Libby, and I'm like, oh, would you like a little bit more of this Passamento? Oh, have you noticed the label? It's actually the graffiti from the Romeo and Juliet balcony. Would that give you the ick, do you think?
No, my nipples just got hard. You just saying that.
Oh my God, and my panties have dropped.
I'm like, oh, hello. Pour me another glass.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like...
Yeah. No, that's seductive.
Thank you. We've told you about this in the office.
You're on your second warning.
Ring, ring, HR.
Because we had earlier a little bit of we had a Pinot Noir, which I loved, in Dilemmas. But this feels like in between of a Pinot Noir and a Malbec, which we love. We can't. So in between that, it's not too heavy, but it's slightly more depth than a Pinot Noir.
Yeah, it's got that lightness of touch to it, that beautiful bright berry fruit going on, but it's got that underlying seductive depth.
So nice.
So that's my seduction option. Are you both seduced? Would you feel seduced?
My clothes are off.
Amazing. Everyone rushes to the YouTube immediately.
But my concern is, right, you've got the romance.
Yeah.
You've got the seduction.
Yeah.
Where else is there to go?
Well,
Okay, first base, second base.
What is this? That's what I mean. Where do we go
This is my
from
slutty white.
This. That used to be my grinder username.
Then you're going to love this. This is actually, I need to knock this back, but so this is a Viognier, probably the sexiest, sluttiest of the grapes.
Really?
It's known as a white wine for red wine lovers because it's typically quite full-bodied, again, quite boozy. I feel like if I was a grape, I might be a bit Viognier because it's full-bodied, it's boozy, it's quite aromatic, it's got all those like floral notes and stuff, but it hasn't got the sort of like harsh acidity or anything like that. It's a sort of a red wine like a white wine. So it is fresh because it is a white wine, but it's definitely got a little generosity to it again.
Oh, yeah.
Flamboyant. It's a flamboyant wine.
It's flamboyant. It's like a flamingo.
So it's very perfumed. It basically is like drinking perfume in a way, but that's why it's a bit slutty, you know. It's a bit out there. It's a bit open. It's a bit hello, hi, enjoy me.
Why is it slutty?
Wine. Why is it slutty? Because it's heavily perfumed. It's really obvious. It's really full-bodied. It's quite boozy. It's got. People say that Viognier.
It's a good time girl.
It's a good time girl.
It's floral.
It doesn't hide itself. It's
it's out there.
I am.
Yeah.
Take me for what I am.
It's not like cheap or anything. You know, it's got skills. It's a tart with a heart, I think, if we're going to go with that.
This
Tart
is
with a
make
heart.
Dita Von Teese if she was a wine.
Yes.
I got that the right way around.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes. If she was,
If
yeah.
that was a wine,
It would be.
it'd
hang
be a
on.
wine.
It would be a wine. I thought it was so good. But yeah, and so that's kind of why I think it's a bit of and also it's quite oily. It can be quite oily depending on where
Yes.
it's got that slightly oily mouthfeel. I did a series actually called Boozy and the Beast, and with the rugby player, and he
That's a
said,
great name.
"Thank you."
Who was the rugby player?
A guy called Robin Boot, who I actually knew from uni, and he was called Booty for more than one reason. And he likened Vionnet to sucking off a mechanic, like that kind of like oiliness in the mouth, which admittedly did actually make the cut.
Whoa. Back off. He sucked off a mechanic.
I don't know if he himself. Well, actually, it wouldn't
Why is he
hugely
called
surprise
Booty?
me.
And is he single? Because it's Valentine's Day. I love
Should
a
I
rugby
set you up
player.
with Booty?
Yeah.
Robin
It's a
Boot.
rugby
He's a
player.
big, hairy rugby player. Yeah.
Say
Quite good,
Booty, meet Goofy.
I'll give him a call after this.
You'll give him a booty call.
Robin, you call. Booty call.
Now, Libby, as you know, you've been here before. You know that we like to give our listeners and our viewers some take-home info, and we can't answer them, so we're getting you to. These are some questions that have been sent in for you, my lovely, lovely Libby. This is from Sophie Randall. All right.
My lovely, lovely Libby. I know it's a Valentine's Day special, but just get to the question.
Feeling
Sophie
very
Randall. Sophie Randall, full name. Right. She's planning a Valentine's Day dinner. And I usually go for something sweet, but my partner loves dry wines. This is what we were talking about, wasn't it? I feel like, how do I pick something we'll both enjoy without it being a disaster? Where does Sophie meet in the middle?
Well, firstly, I'm wondering about the terms she's using. A lot of people say to sommeliers in restaurants, "Oh, I don't like a dry wine." Most wines are dry. What they mean is they don't like that grippy, drying effect
Clack.
of the tannins.
Clack.
The clack is that a technical term?
Yeah, the
Is
clack.
that the
clack.
acidity?
I'm
where
bringing
you feel
sexy
your
clack.
jaw?
Acidity is the juiciness, tannins the drying effect where across your gums and stuff from the red wines. So loads of people say, "I don't want a dry wine." But actually most wines are dry, so they're just mixing up the terms there. So I'm wondering if she says she actually likes a sweet wine, is she honestly just drinking sauternes and dessert wines the whole time? I'd find that
no,
Because I would say with the
confusing.
Viognier that I'm currently tasting, it's slightly sweet.
Yeah, it's got that. Well, it's
But is it not dry?
It's technically a dry wine, but it's got the sweetness from the
So much to
aromatics and the fruit, and it is a very perfumed, so it makes it, but it
It's
would technically
perfumed.
be a dry wine. So I'm going to say that what she's saying is she doesn't actually drink Sauterne all day, and so I think she probably means like an off-dry or a sweeter wine. So a Viognier is a great option, as you sort of identified just then, Lee. So
You meet in the
maybe
middle.
you meet in the middle, or something like a Pinot Gris, or as the wines from Alsace and France, they have that roundness, that softness, that aromatic note, like a Gewürztraminer, or I think a Pinot Gris would be perfect for this. That's got that sweet feel to it, but it's not actually a sugar-filled sweet
Can
wine.
I just ask, what's the difference between a Pinot Gris and a Pinot Grigio?
One of them is drinkable. So
Shots fired.
Mic drop.
Okay, so they are both they're actually the same grape. It's exactly the same grape. Pinot Grigio comes from Italy, and it's just a stylistic change. And Pinot Gris is very well known in Alsace in France. New Zealand makes amazing Pinot Gris. We've planted some Pinot Gris in the UK. So it's really like a stylistic difference. So Pinot Grigio is watery, like it's very thin.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. I'd rather just have a water. I don't understand it. I'm like, why would anyone have a Pinot Grigio?
I love a Pinot Grigio.
Why? It's just like water. Have an appetizer. Have some Evian. I mean, I just don't. But anyway, that's just me. I've tried to find a Pinot Grigio that excites me. I just don't find them exciting.
Oh, thank you, Libby.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have beautiful Valentine's Days.
Libby Brodie, everyone.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Bottoms Up, then join us next week for more intelligent insight and more irresistible bottles of wine.
And as ever, please do get in touch. We have shown that we solve the most difficult of drink dilemmas. So at Bottoms Up Show, if you want to slide into our DMs, and of course, bottomsup@listen.co.uk, if you want to send us a little email. Please also, do you know what? It really helps if you leave a review. So if you haven't already, please do leave a nice review, comment, like the videos if you're watching. We'd love to have you here.
Thanks for listening and watching. And of course, please drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more info.
Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart is a Listen production. Thank you, Libby. And as ever,
Bottoms up.